Hello, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Good morning,
Yes.
Prof.
Morning, Prof.
Morning, Prof.
Okay.
Morning,
Good
Prof.
morning.
Morning, Prof.
How are you,
Good
Prof?
morning. Okay, good that you can hear me. Okay, thank you so much for joining to this session. And let's get start the new subject in university, AI and business analytics. Okay. This is a university subject, and as you know, as we need to have some new subjects to cover the area of the artificial intelligence and also business analytics. That's why we designed this subject to offer in university, and we are going to have 14 weeks. And then every week we have the class, and during the class we will have some assignments, and also the final exam will be there. I will let you know all the details later. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Kashayar. Okay, I'm the associate professor and lecturer in business school, and so I'm the dean of IPS, postgraduate study in same university. I'm the Microsoft certified trainer. That's why they're selecting me to teach you this subject, and we are going to cover some Microsoft well-known software in this subject. Okay, and that is the Power BI. Power BI. I am sure that all of you are familiar with Excel, and you know what exactly is the Excel, how it's working. Mostly they are using the Excel for accounting, but nowadays Microsoft bring a new software to do the analytics better and use the AI in the analytics, and that software's name is Power BI. And we are going to focus in Power BI in this subject, and I will teach you how to design a dashboard, how to do the data analytics in a very basic mode, but at least you will have some knowledge. And if you are interested to learn more, you can go and sit for the exam with Microsoft and get your international certificate as well. If you are interested after the class, then I will guide you how to do that. Okay. Uh, Before I go to the subject, I would like to just tell you some about what exactly we have here. Let me, okay. Hey, let me have one free slide. Okay. In this subject, we first of all, I want to tell you what exactly is the method of evaluation. Okay, in this subject, we will have four components to for complete this subject. First of all is mini project. Okay, the mini project is including the 30% of your final mark. Okay, that the mini project currently is available in the BLMS, and you can go download and do. Later on, I will let you know, I will explain what exactly is that project and how to do that. The second one is the assignment. Okay, this assignment also I will give you later. This one have 20% of your final mark. Okay, and you will have one case study that also gives same 20% and one final exam. Okay, final exam also is 30%. Okay, these are the things that you need to do in the mini project, assignment, case study, and final exam. As you can see, this subject is not based on the exam. We don't have midterm exam in this subject. You are going to do three assignments generally. The name is different, mini project, assignment, and case study, but actually there are three assignments, and the first assignment is the group assignment. The second and third is individual, and the final exam also will be individual. Okay, these are the things that you need to do. Currently, the mini project is uploaded, and the end of class, I will back to the mini project and let you know what exactly you need to do. And also, you need to form your groups by today. But the rest I will upload in the time that we need because the case study and assignment is more or less back to the BI. That's why I will upload it in that time. Okay. In this subject, sorry, we have 14 weeks. Okay. From these 14 weeks, we will have 4 weeks for AI. Okay. That the material already uploaded in BLMS in 4 weeks, and you can go and download. These are the material that you need to read. And for the another 10 weeks, we are going to work on Power BI. For Power BI, you need to download the software. The software is free and you can download it from the internet. From download the software. You can download it from internet, okay? But after that, you will know that how to create your account there, how to, you can use your MUS email address to log into your account as well and work with this platform. I will let you know how it's working. Don't worry. Just this is some introduction about what we will have in this subject. Okay. Of course, as you can see here, we don't have something as the attendance or participation, but the attendance and participation also will capture during your class. Okay, means that whenever we have class, of course, after class, teams give me the list of attendance, and in case if you are near to the border, then I will have a look to the attendance and we'll check that how your attendance is going, but as you know, attendance is compulsory for this subject. Today we have a class in this format for next week and another 3 weeks also. Next week, I'm not sure because I just received an email that next week is some holiday. By the way, we will have our class. Just maybe the format of the class be a bit different that I will update you in advance. Also, another thing that is very important, please, all of you be part of the WhatsApp group because that is the platform that I give you the announcement, all updates, everything is changed, maybe some useful articles, papers that I find, I will share with you there. And I think this WhatsApp group will be actively good platform to join and see what happening in this class. Another thing that is important later on in before we start the BI, I will introduce you the YouTube account. Then you can go there and see all the videos of the because when you we go into the software training, of course you know that 2 hours for software training is not that much time. And maybe when I'm speaking, then you find uh, more time to do practice. That's why in next in future for the BI part, I will introduce you. I will give you the link of the YouTube account. Then all the videos will be subject by subject there. You can go see the videos as many times that you want and practice. And if you have any question, you can back to me through the WhatsApp or email or in the class to solve the problem. That's why we will have some different method of learning. This is not lecture-based learning. This is more your turn to practice. Okay. I don't know how many of you are now at work or you are at home or somewhere that you don't have access to good internet. This is something that maybe happens sometime. That's why I planning to give you this few options, for example, uploading the videos on YouTube and other methods to help you to be more to be more flexible. Okay, means that whenever you have time, you can go and watch the video, see what's happening, and follow the class. Okay, we are here to learn something new, and don't think that I know everything. I also maybe sometimes learn from you, and we are going to share our knowledge here. That's why I hope that you spend enough time on this class and learn whatever you need to learn. Okay, good. Before I start, is there any question that you want to ask?
So far clear, sir.
Okay,
Clear, bro.
okay, good. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
thank you. If you have any question during the class, you can type your question in the chat. By the way, I cannot see the chat once I'm talking because I have to go to the slide part. But in the break times, I will go and check your question. Another thing that I want to say is don't worry about the timing of the class. I never had a class for 2 hours back to back. This class will be 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and the rest of that is your turn to review whatever we discussed and whatever we talked about and prepare yourself for the next class. And maybe somehow you want to create your group to do the assignments because this is very assignment based subject. Good. Okay. Let me back to the what we had here. Okay, artificial intelligence is the first topic that we are going to cover here. All of you know about artificial intelligence. Okay, nowadays, all of you are use it or somehow you are misuse it. Okay, for assignment, for the final exam, you try to go to some platforms like the ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, and many other AIs that nowadays you can see in the market and try to use it to answer to your question. Okay, whatever you have question, you can get the answer from AI, and this is the face of what we have in artificial intelligence. If I want to have one clear definition about the artificial intelligence, we can say that it's a simulation of human intelligence processed by computer system because the AI can think like I can think, like you can think, okay? And will give me the answer based of some intelligence. Means this is not based of some information in the internet. No, it's entire the internet. Whatever data is there, the system go and capture and do the analysis and find the best answer to match with your question. And this is something that makes AI very different from the other search engine that we had before. AI systems are designed to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, decision making. Yeah, that is the very important part. As a person, we are every day facing too many problems that need to know the solution. Also, another thing is decision making. We need to find the right option to make decision. These are two things that we are going to highlight here that are very important and AI can help us to answer. For example, you want to go to one trip. From here, you want to go to another city. Then you just thinking that it's better I drive there or I take bus or I go with train or airplane. Okay, there are two options. There are four options here that you don't know which one is better. Better means what? Okay, better when we talk is about good, good is qualitative things. Okay, for me, good is different from you. Each of you have different definition for good. You know how? For example, you going with your friends to one restaurant, you're having lunch or dinner, then people asking you, how was the food? One person said it was very good, very delicious. Another person said, not bad. Both of them eating same food Why? One person said it's very good, another person said normal, not bad. Because the good and the quality is a qualitative factor, okay? Means from one person opinion is different to another person. Back to our example, if I want to go from here to another city and I have 4 options, I'm wants to find the best option. What is the best? The first question. The best is cheapest and more convenience for me. Okay, that's why I try to give this to the AI, asking from the ChatGPT that, okay, this is the story. I want to go to that city. When I want to go, what time I want to leave, and how much I have money, how much I want to spend for this trip. All the data you give, and then the ChatGPT will make decision for you. Okay, ChatGPT comes with some analysis. If you go with your car, you need to spend 200 ringgit. If you go with your with boss, you need to spend 20 ringgit, for example. Then from there, you have this option to make a decision based on some information. Because now everything is clear. The total cost is there. You can see, you can read, and then you can make a better decision. And this is something that we are looking for in AI. Okay. The how to talk with AI is another skill. Okay, when you're writing something in AI, it's very important that how you write, because you need to write in the way that be very clear and understandable for AI to give you the right answer. If you give your question in the wrong way, of course, the answer also will be wrong. That's why it's very important that you know how I can write my prompts. The way that you're communicating with AI is called prompts. Whatever you're writing in ChatGPT, the question that you're asking, the message that you want the AI write for you, all it's called prompt. And nowadays we have a new degree in some universities in the world as a prompt engineering. Means that it's very important. AI is there, it's very powerful, but you need to have a skill of using AI. Okay, you need to know that uh, how to communicate with AI. And this is very important. How to write your prompt, how to write your prompt in the way that make AI to understand what you are talking about. This is very important point that we are going to talk about it. Okay, is there any question?
No,
Okay,
Prof.
you come, yeah, Kafik mentioned that AI is lack of emotion with regard to its direction or answer. Yes, you are right, Shafiq, but uh, I can say now it's like this. Okay, you know the AI is almost it's less than 2 weeks, in 2 years that AI launched in the world. Okay, and you can see how fast it's growing, how fast it's developing. Okay, I cannot say that in the future also will be like that. I am sure that they're working hard to add these factors also to AI. It means that maybe in the near future you can see AI can have this factor as well. Right now, the Microsoft introducing new AI video capture that can see your face and feel that you are sad, you are happy, you are, what is your feeling? Okay, means that they are slowly going to develop the emotion part in AI as well. Uh, some AI, like character AI, can understand emotion and meet human conversation. Yeah, exactly the one that you mentioned. How does AI differ from machine learning and deep learning? Very good question. Don't rush. We are going to talk about all these things, machine learning and deep learning in this subject, and you will see that what is the difference. But just only as I want to answer to your question, machine learning and deep learning is the backbone of the AI. It means that the first thing that AI can do Yeah, the first thing that AI can do is based on machine learning. What is the machine learning? Means that your phone learn from you. Okay, means when you are talking, when you are walking, you see all your activity is captured by your phone, and from there your phone will know what is your character. Okay, you are very active person or not, you are not active. Okay, then from there the system will give you some advices. Okay, this is something that we call it as a machine learning in the very simple word. uh, yes. Okay. What is the artificial intelligence? Okay, if I want to have one definition for artificial intelligence, we can say that artificial intelligence is consider of the three main components. Okay, is a thinking machine, is a data driven, and is the application everywhere. Okay, first of all, AI aims to create a machine that can think, learn, and make decisions like human. Okay, this is the activity that we see we are the nowadays AI doing. Okay, data driven. What exactly is the meaning of the data driven? Means whatever happening in AI is not based on random. Okay, it's not based on some search. It's based on some data. Means that as you know that there are a lot of data in internet, and whatever the AI giving to you is based on whatever data that they have. That's why if the data be wrong, okay, that the output of the AI also cannot be trusted. Okay, it will be wrong. AI system is relied on vast amount of data to learn patterns and make prediction. Okay, and applications everywhere. Yes, AI is transforming the various industries from healthcare to finance and transportation. You see, this is a variety. That's why in the assignment that I'm giving as a mini project, I requested you to see the application of the AI in any of this area in one industry like healthcare, finance, transportation, education. This is another area. Obviously, nowadays many universities they're complaining about the AI in education. They said that okay, since AI coming, students they are not studying, especially in the online classes. Okay, more or less they all go during the final exam. They are go and find the answers from the AI. Okay, then this is turned to one big problem. That's how this happening. Okay, in your opinion, what is the solution for the final exam? Okay, that a student cannot use AI. Do you have any idea? I cannot hear you. Shafiq, your mic was had problem. Maybe you can write in the chat box. Any idea?
The only way
Yours?
it may be physical exam, sir.
Physical exam. But you know that some of you, for example, you join into this program from Sabah, Sarawak, or maybe some other countries. That's why we cannot call all of you to KL for final exam. This is something that is against the ODL system. We say that we have online learning system. Then if it's online, then why we need to call you for final exam? I like your answer the questions. Okay, my question is currently many universities around the world they have problem with AI, especially using AI by students for final exam. For example, final exam, you go and put the question inside the ChatGPT, get the answer, copy paste, and that's all. And this is a big matter that many universities, they don't know how to solve it. Now I'm asking you from your perspective, what is the solution for that? What is your idea for a solution? Traffic, your mic had problem, cannot hear you. Okay, Amara said that there may be a software installed in a student's computer to monitor them while exam. Okay, this is good. Yes, this is something good. Use AI detector. Good idea. Okay.
Prof,
Yes.
I only can think about the two solution, which is the one is implement the remote protocol, which is share screen or server, and then another one is we can use for the secure browser.
Okay.
That's only.
Means that, do you think that with this, the students cannot do copy paste from the ChatGPT?
Yeah. So this is another method way that we can avoid from previous case happen again.
Good, thank you. Okay, the software during the online assessment use monitoring tools to detect suspicious behavior. Uh, that one is not easy. Right now, I can make my avatar and I just teach you, but someone else sitting here and do that. There are so many things in new AI. In each class, I try to introduce you some AI. Slowly, you will find that how AI is strong and yes, cannot be stopped. A screen record also is another things, but who need to go and check the screen record? This is another things. Okay. We cannot use the AI final exam. I wish, but unfortunately, there are many people using the AI in the final exam. By the way, okay. By the way, for this subject, I have a solution. I am not going to tell you now. At the end of the class, you will find my solution how to conduct a final exam that you cannot use ChatGPT for that. Okay? Ask us to record ourselves during the class while we do exam. Okay, but for example, this class is 60. I have another class afternoon, the same subject is around 80. Then just see around 150 students. How can I go and watch all the videos to see that the student did it cheating or not? That's why it's not easy to do that. Yes, use our own words to answer the question. Good, but how can I know that is your own words? Or because nowadays, before ChatGPT, the result of ChatGPT can be captured by Turnitin. But nowadays, there is one or many platforms that to humanize the ChatGPT's answer. Means that after you got your answer from ChatGPT, you copy paste the answer to one of these humanized application. Then from there, you can get output in your own language. Writing answer on paper, scan and submit by PDF rather than using Word in computer. But you can find the answer from ChatGPT and write the answer by your hand in piece of paper from the screen. Okay, that's one also cannot be good way. AI and ChatGPT is only like or helper. Yeah, this is good. This is good if you use the AI and ChatGPT as a helper. This is something that I strongly support it because you can get a lot of idea how to do your work. Okay, for example, right now we have assignment. Why not? You go to ChatGPT and see how you can do this assignment perfectly. This is something that I am agree with. But the part that I'm not agree is finding the answer from ChatGPT and copy paste exactly that answer to your answer stream. Okay, this is something that is not good. But using the AI as a supporter, as a helper, of course, is something that I'm also agree with that. I talk to AI every day until people say I am a robot. Then the way we prompt in AI is mirror to ourselves. Exactly. That's why the answer that you're receiving also is very matched with your wording. Means that the way that you're writing show how you are talking. That's why the answer that you're receiving is based on your wording and your style of the talking. That's why this is something that we need to find solution for that. Let's go back to the story of AI and see what was the story of the AI. Okay, in the early beginning is back to a long time ago. The concept of AI emerged in the mid of 20th century with pioneers like Alan Turing and John McCarthy laying groundwork. Okay, this is the base of the AI in the mid of 20th. And in 1970, the AI winter, in the 1970, AI research faced a period of limited progress and funding, okay? And the modern renaissance is now. The renaissance of the AI in the last 20th century was driven by advancement in computing power and data availability. Okay, you see that this is not something new. Maybe it's 2 years that we are using AI, but actually, this is not AI in the shape of ChatGPT. No, this is back to something very basic. Okay, for example, in the time that they find computer can solve the mathematic question, this is AI. Okay, how one device, how one computer device can solve the mathematics. Okay, this is started from there. Okay, then slowly it comes to now. Yes, Shafiq, Saiful?
Prof, um, based on this history of AI, so can you tell me about the key difference between the early AI concept and the modern AI in the advancement in terms of the foundation and approach based on these two concept and the capability?
Okay, yep. As I earlier mentioned, the main difference between the basic AI and whatever we have now, since that we have a big data concept nowadays in the world, then if you have any type of question, okay, any type of decision making, the AI can support. But when we back to the early beginning mode, and in that time, the AI was very limited. For example, just can do some mathematical things like the calculator. Okay. Then, by the way, it's good because one device can do something that you need to do manually, automatically. Okay. Because in that time, it's called AI. Not AI, AI is a new term, but it's a star systems thinking. Okay. Thinking based on some very limited data and giving you very limited answer. But nowadays, this process is developed. Nowadays, we have the big data concept, the databases that is accessible by AI in all over the world is very big. That's why when you're asking a question, your question will answer very deeply, okay, based on all these big data that we have. This is the difference between the past and now. Yes?
So meaning to say, Prof, in early AI concept, so a type of approach and capability, they are more focused on the symbolic AI, where human thought was represented using the symbol and the rules, and more to rely in heavily on the logical reasoning and
Yes, sir.
deterministic model primarily using the programming language. Am I right, sir?
Yep, exactly. You're right. That is the method approach that nowadays the AI using. Very right answer.
Yeah, and of course, for early AI, there's a limited source like you mentioned before, right? Compared than modern, its capable on handling on the wide range tasks across all the various domain. I do understand.
Very
Thank you,
good.
sir.
Yep, thank you. Okay, Miss Nurul Ain.
Hi, Prof.
Hi.
I have one question. What
Yes.
were the main challenges faced in the early days of AI development?
Main challenges of what?
they face in the early days of AI development?
Okay. Good question. Actually, there are some challenges like the calculation capacity. For example, if you see right now, every day we have stronger devices in the world, okay? In compare 10 years back, 20 years back, you can see that computer is developed very fast. Nowadays, we have very light computers. In past, the computers was very big, heavy, and very slow. That's why the speed of the computer, the capacity, internet, all these things was the limitation for AI. Because as I earlier mentioned, AI need to have data. Nowadays we have internet, we have integrated databases, and AI have access to entire the data in the world. But in the past, means maybe 20, 30 years back, the internet was not like today, okay? The speed of internet was very slow. Nobody talking about 5G. Nowadays, people talking about 6G. Okay, all these limitations in the speed of internet, in the speed of computer, cause the limitation in the growing of AI. But nowadays, because the infrastructure is there, nowadays the internet is very fast. We have very strong databases, we have cloud concepts, we have very strong computers. That's why the AI also growing and developing very faster in compared to the past. Okay?
Clear, Prof?
Okay, good, thank you. Yes, let's go to see what else we have to talk about. Fundamental concept of AI, okay. This is the one that you asking earlier, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, and computer vision. These are the fundamental concept of AI. The machine learning, as earlier also I explained a bit, is the AI system that learn from data without explicit programming, okay? We no need to teach the data, we no need to teach computer what to do. The computer learn from our activity, okay? If you are doing some activity daily basis, your mobile phone will learn from you, okay? What time you are sleeping, what time you are wake up, how many kilometers you are walking a day, for example, other things also. As much as you have your smartphone with yourself, this smartphone start to learn from you. And nowadays, maybe in another 1 or 2 weeks, when iPhone 16 launched by Apple, because you know the iPhone 16 have the AI component inside. That's why this capturing, this machine learning will be more stronger than before as well. By the way, the main thing is whatever devices that we have around us, all of them, they are monitoring us. They are learning from our path of their living. Okay, what is my attitudes in the living? Then from there, the machine start to learn and understand our terms, and this is something that we call as machine learning. In the other words, we have another thing is called deep learning. Okay, as a one definition for deep learning, we can say the subset of machine learning. See, the deep learning is subset of the machine learning that use artificial neural network from with a multiple layer. That's why the machine learning is on top. Deep learning is the subset of machine learning, and we have NLP as another subset for the deep learning. Okay, enabling computers to understand and process human language is called NLP, natural language processing. Whatever you are talking, okay, how the AI understand your word. I read something a few days back that AI can, for example, if you ask ChatGPT, how many R is in a strawberry, ChatGPT cannot give you right answer. Okay, this is something that because the way that ChatGPT understanding your word, you're talking with a ChatGPT, you typing and writing your prompt immediately convert to some numbers, okay, some code. That's why when you're asking some question like that, then this is impossible for ChatGPT to answer, okay? These are some things that we call as NLP. Means that when you are talking or when you are writing your message to ChatGPT, the process that happening in ChatGPT is like this. All your words and talking and typing converted to the numbers first. From that numbering, all is go and match with other numbering that's similar to that, and then finding the answer of you in the numbering format, and that's at the end decode to the word or talk the way that the ChatGPT is talking. Okay, this is the process that's happening. That's why there are some limitation in that, but this is the backbone of that. Of course, the AI and computer cannot understand what I'm talking, but by this method, we can make it clear for computer what this person asking, what is the message, and what is the prompt, and how to answer to that. And the fourth concept that we have is the computer vision AI system that can see and interpret the image and video. As you can see nowadays, we have this feature a lot in many devices. If you just now turn on your phone's camera, you can maybe in the Google start the camera, then show around the computer, the camera can see, okay, this is a glass of coffee, this is a cup of coffee, this is mouse, this is, for example, light or whatever, okay? Means this can help, especially this is good for those blind people that this system can help them to see, not to see, to know what exactly is the item around them. Means that nowadays, also another thing is maybe you can see that in your phone, when you taking a group photo with your family, the AI inside the system can detect, okay, who are in this photo and can let you know, okay, this is your brother, this is your father, or whatever. This is something that AI nowadays can know, understand from the photos as well. Okay, Shafiq asking a question. Can we conduct the early beginning of the AI era in when the calculator is introduced to the world? Yes, but the name is not AI. Okay, this is very basic step of that. Uh, and back then there was no such things as SEO, so help AI in deep learning and machine learning. SEO, if you mean by SEO, search engine optimization, yes, because the search engine optimization is something recent back after we have the search engines like Google, Yahoo, or other search engines. Then we come with the search engine optimization. The calculation is back to a very long time ago. And yeah, this is the beginning of the AI, but actually the name wasn't there. As long as the machine can answer to you is a good point. Okay. Yeah, machine learning and deep learning, some comparison between these two. Maybe it's interesting to see the comparison between machine learning and deep learning. As earlier we mentioned, the machine learning is the algorithm that learn from the data without explicitly the programming. It's happening through few methods, few approaches. For example, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. Okay, when we're talking about the supervised learning, means that we trying to learn, teach the system. Okay, I'm providing the data, I'm cleaning the data, and try to learn, try to teach machine what to do. Okay, this is called as a supervised learning, means active method. We have one method is the passive method is called unsupervised learning. In the unsupervised learning, the machine by itself captures your activity. Okay, this is called unsupervised learning. For example, one of the things that happening maybe in your phone and you didn't notice is when you are in daytime, your phone, the brightness is very high, okay, to help you to see what is in a screen. Sometimes at the night in the dark room, you on your phone and you see the brightness is very low because now you don't need that much. How the system know? From the some sensors, they find what is your situation. They learn unsupervised, okay? They capture by themselves. They learn that, okay, in this situation, the lighting of the screen should be lower because if it was like a day, then it will be harm to your eyes. That's why they are reduce their lighting. And we also have the reinforcement learning is another method. In the other side, we have the deep learning. In the deep learning also is a subset of the machine learning. Earlier we mentioned that we have the three methods, convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, and generative adverse network, the abbreviation CNNS, RNNS, and GNS. We don't need to go through that. Just this is some terms that maybe if you heard somewhere, you know that is back to deep learning, but we are not going to talk about it in this class. Okay, NLP. This is another concept that earlier we discussed, and I said that the way that the way that AI understand your wording is the NLP, okay? Converting your words, your talk to some numbers, and from there, the system will understand what's happening. In the NLP, we have a process. We have first step, we're doing the text analysis, okay? The analysis happens on the text, understanding the meaning and content of the text. What exactly the person talking, okay? What is the each word? What it wants to say, the person wants to say. This is called as a text analysis. In the second is that we have a language generation, okay? Create a natural sounding text such as a chatbot or summarize, okay? Because somehow you are writing a long text, okay? Then for a system, after doing the text analyzing and understanding the meaning of your word, backs to the second step is the language generation to summarize what exactly you want to say. What exactly is the main point of your text? What exactly is the things that you're looking for? This is comes under the language generation. Then you have the machine translation, okay, translate the text from one language to another to be understandable for the machine. And the speech recognition also is another method of the NLP, is converting the spoken language into the text. That's why we have these four main categories. If this is the text, how they're understanding the text. If it's some language, or machine translation, or speech recognition. These are all methods that you can give data to the machine and machine understand from them. Okay, computer vision is another concept that earlier we mentioned that we have it in the AI. As earlier mentioned, we have the object detection. Okay, you can use your phone and you see that how the object detection is working. Later on, I will send some videos on the WhatsApp group. You will see that how the object detection is working in the AI. Okay, the method is just identifying the object around you. What exactly is it? This is TV, this is, for example, air condition or whatever. We have image classification, okay? Categorizing the image based on the contents. Somehow you see that your phone photo gallery is categorized by itself, okay? Photos in the nature, photos in the office, photos that is formal, photos that is not formal. Okay, there are all different categories that machine can find the similarity between the photos and images and classify in the same category. Another thing that we have is the facial recognition, the one that I mentioned about seeing your relatives' photos in one, and the computer, the system can recognize that who is this person. Okay, from the face recognition nowadays they are using in many cameras in the cities. Okay, right now you see that there are a lot of cameras every junction. Those cameras not only can capture your car's plate number, also they can capture your face as well. Means I read something in about the China, that in China the government can find what exactly one person did in last 72 hours, step by step, all details, okay, going from where to where. Not only someone just only giving the ID of the person to the system, and then the system will give you the full report. Okay, this person living in this location at 7:05 a.m., leave the house, drive this car, go from this road to office, office is there, how many hours was in the office, then come back to all this happening. I will tell you how the computer vision working, okay, slowly, then I will let you know how that is working. Then all will capture by the computer very easy. This is the very strong face recognition. The China have it, and of course many other countries also have that. Maybe they don't say to all people, and this is good if it's be in the right way. It's very good because somehow there are some fighting or some problem in some area of the city. Okay, then someone kill another person. It's very difficult for police to catch the uh, one of them. Okay, then by this system you can immediately find who was this person and where he is now. Immediately after that fight, you can find the suspect person. Okay, this is something that is very good. Or if some car accidents happen and one can't run away, immediately they can catch that car. The face recognition is very useful feature of the AI that nowadays they are especially the governments are using that. And also your laptop, your phone have this feature as well. Face recognition is there. Your phone, no need to key in your password every time. Just only when you look at your phone, you can open the phone, and your eyes also need to be open. Okay, you cannot open the computer or your phone uh, with the closed eyes. This is something very interesting because the eye color is one of the factors. Okay, you're asking that how the face recognition is working. Actually, the face recognition working based on many elements, many factors that is on your face. Okay, for example, the eye color, the distance between the eyebrow and your eye, the distance between two eyes, okay, the lips, the face, how is the shape of the face. This is just few, but actually there are thousands of factors that can be captured. That's why somehow you can see that they are twins, but uh, the Apple phone can differentiate, still can differentiate them from each other. This is the only way for the government to take control over the million of citizens it has, or else, yes, you are right. Yes, also automated yes, exactly. It's all the things. That's why for some countries like Korea, when you know that it's very common in Korea to have face plastic surgery. Okay, after you need to get permission from government to do the plastic surgery. Okay, and after you do the plastic surgery, you need to go to one government office, take new photos, and add this new face to your idea. Okay, because the system cannot recognize the old photo and say new photo are same. That's why this is something that in some countries they are doing that. Optical character recognition record, OCR, is extracting text from the image. Nowadays, you can see, for example, if it's the file, or if it's the written something, then you can just hold your phone and highlight the text and copy the text and use this feature, okay, OCR. What is the benefit of using OCR? Somehow the file is in PDF. You can convert the PDF file to Word file. This is something. Or when you are traveling to one country, for example, if I go to China, of course, I cannot speak Chinese and the signboard is all in Chinese and I cannot understand. No need to understand Chinese. I just need to hold my phone in the translate mode, turn on the camera in the Google Translate. You turn on the camera and select the language from Chinese to, for example, English. Then hold the camera face to the signboard. Then you can see the same signboard with the English alphabet, and you can translate everything. It's the restaurant menu, is the signboard, anything around you can be translated. In Malaysia also, there are some things in Bahasa. That's why if, for example, some people, they have problem to understand Bahasa, of course, they can use the Google Translate, turn to the video part, and from there, they can easily see what exactly it's the meaning of that word. That's why nowadays, learning the new language is not like before. How many of you heard about Neuralink? Is some device by Elon Musk that they implant that device in the brain, and after that you don't need to learn language. You just need to download language to yourself. Okay, now the person that implanted the first Neuralink device start to learn Chinese, no, Japanese and Spanish, I think, something, okay? And it's very easy for that person to understand, at least, okay? Because talking is different, but understanding is different. That's for that person now is easy to understand other languages. I just want to see that the future looks very amazing or dangerous. I don't know what term to use now, but I'm just interested to see what will happen, because in the future, maybe we no need to learn new language. We just need to download the new language. If I'm going to one city, I no need to read from the map. I just need to download the maps. Then it seems that I'm living in this city for a long time and I know all the streets, all the shops, everything. This is something beyond the believe. It's unbelievable, okay, currently. But in the future, with this fast growing of the knowledge and devices, I think this is not something impossible. The future is more challenging and dangerous, exactly. And there is a lot of movie where AI takes over the world. Yes. This one also, for example, right now the AI is growing very fast, but not in Malaysia, in all over the world, they don't have any clear rules for using AI. For example, right now for many things we have rules. But for example, if I have a car, I need to follow the rules. I need to follow the traffic lights. I cannot go to the street that have a signboard of don't entry, okay? But we don't have rules and regulation for uh, any AI devices that we are using, and this can be cause some problem in near future. Okay, back to our topic, robotic and automation. Yeah, some of the things that come with AI and make it more dangerous is the robotic and automation. Robotic by itself is very good because when you compare the robot with human, you will find that robot have many advantages in compared to human. Okay. Robot can work 24 hours. Robot cannot be tired. Robot working very good, 100% right. If one robot producing something can produce that product 24 hours without any fault, but human, due to some maybe problems, first of all, cannot work more than 8 hours. Second, maybe get tired, and the quality of the first product is not same as the quality of the last product, and many other things. That's why robot is good. Nowadays, you can see in manufacturing, in factory, especially in the car manufacturing, they are using robots, and the quality of cars also is very good. Uh, then we have different type of things, industrial robotic, that robots performing tasks in manufacturing, logistic, and other industry. And nowadays they are working in the healthcare as well. I am sure that you heard about the surgery done by robots, very good, without any problem. And also from the long distance, you know that there are some small cities that they don't have a specialist. Okay, maybe suddenly some problems happen for one of those people living there. If they want to move that person to the city, a big city with high things, equipment, maybe it takes time. And also sending one person, one specialist to that city also is another problem. But if they have robotic clinics there, the person can go there, and one specialist from capital city, from Kuala Lumpur, from one another city in the world, from US, can do the surgery immediately in their life there. Okay, that's why the 6G and 5G nowadays is very interesting, because if we want to have a live robots, we need to have very fast and trustable internet. Okay, maybe somehow you say, okay, nowadays the Telecom said that we have 5G or DG or Hotlink or Maxis. They said no, we have 5G. For me as a user, I cannot differentiate that much between 5G and 4G. When I'm watching YouTube, the 4G also is good, no problem. If I'm scrolling in my Instagram, also both they are same for me. Then I just thinking that this 5G and 4G is advertisement, okay? But actually, the things that is there is 5G and 4G is not for uh, individuals or for the public users. Okay, 5G and 4G and 5G and 6G nowadays in Japan they launched 6G is more or less for those that they have they controlling the robots, they controlling one manufacturing from another side of the world. This is the bandwidth required by them. Okay, that's why yes, industry robots are very useful. And just imagine that these industrial robots combined with AI. Instead of we have one specialist to do the surgery, we have AI that based on thousand surgeries, similar surgery, and machine learning, learn from all this surgery, many tips. Anything's happen, the robots and with the AI backbone knows that, okay, in this situation, what shall I do? Okay, this is very good. This is unbelievable. Means that you can just use one robot to do the best surgery in the world. This is something that is coming. This is something that is good. Maybe somehow said that then how about the specialist? Of course, the robots need to learn. Okay, they need a still a specialist to learn from them how to do surgery. They need to extend their database. That's why we still need human there. Another area is the autonomous vehicle that nowadays you know about it. What is the famous autonomous vehicle? Can you give the name to me? Traffic, you might have a problem. It's like a kids that honestly I cannot understand. If you write in Tesla, yes, exactly. Tesla is the first autonomous driving, commercial autonomous driving, because before Tesla, also other companies they practice to have it, but the first commercial autonomous driving vehicle is Tesla, and Tesla is you can see Tesla in Malaysia now, but that feature is not working in Malaysia because Malaysia don't allow the autonomous driving yet. Okay, I don't know, maybe now they allow it, but as I know, officially drive in highways in Malaysia is forbidden for autonomous driving, but in US and some other countries is possible. That's why you have you seen the videos of the Tesla, the person sleeping in the car and the car is driving to destination. This is something very like the movies, but actually it's a real. And nowadays we have this autonomous taxi in some cities. I heard about the San Francisco. I heard about some Shanghai in China. Also, they have then no driver, no more driver. It's exactly like a Grab. You call the taxi comes to you, but it's a car without driver. You sit inside the car and then you will have driving to your destination. Okay, this is another things that, of course, it's working with the AI as well. Again, because how the car knows how to go, how to stop, how to turn left or right. Okay, all these things is a match and combination of the AI and the autonomous vehicle together make them to send you safe to your destination. This is another things that happening. And also another thing, yeah, another things that maybe stop to have the autonomous driving in Malaysia yet is the stable internet, okay? Because when you have an autonomous driving car, you need to have a very good connection to the internet because the car always getting data about the road, about the weather, about the safety, and many other things. And that's why first the infrastructure should be. Right now in Malaysia, you see that many, especially Chinese brand, bringing the electrical vehicles, and they just say that it's the sustainable car, green car, and very too much advertisement from the BYD, Tesla, and many other brands right now. If every time you go to the shopping malls, you can see one new brand, mostly Chinese. I don't want to say that Chinese car, the quality is low. No, the Chinese car nowadays going to take over all over the world, and they are getting very strong. Okay, and the good, but the thing is, uh, I'm also interested to electric car. But the first thing about electric car is the infrastructure. When you are driving a electrical car in Malaysia, in KL, as long as you drive inside the city, it's quite okay. By the way, many condominiums still they don't have the charging stations. Then if you want to use your personal charging, it takes a long time. And if you want to go trip to another city, for example, from here you want to go to Penang or you want to go to JB, then is there any charging station on the way from here to there? And if yes, how many cars waiting there? Because you know the petrol it takes 5 minutes, but for electric car it takes 50 minutes. Okay, means when you see one car is charging, you need to wait for 50. Then if you see 5 cars are waiting, then you need to wait there for many hours. This is something that is problem. Yes. And drone and UAVs. Okay, drone also is nowadays very famous. Do you know one of the famous brand of the drone in the market? Right now in many shopping malls in the KL also, you can see drone shops. DJI is the one of the brands, okay. I can try DJI. Then it's a drone. Also, drone is the unmanned aerial vehicles for various applications such as delivery and surveillance. By the way, yeah, it still is not used commercially for delivery, but in the future, right now in Dubai, they have drone taxi. Okay, means that this is a two-seat taxi. You can see it, but it's not again commercial. They're starting maybe another few years takes to be commercial. And not only after that, we will see the traffic in the highways, we will see the traffic in the sky as well. And I don't know it's good or bad, but this is some things that will come in the near future. Yeah, these are all things that nowadays we have, and it's related to the IT and commercial things. And beyond that, we have ethical consideration in AI. Yeah, this is the things that at the first also I highlighted that unfortunately we don't have the ethical consideration in AI yet. Okay, bias and fairness. Okay, this is ensuring the AI system are unbiased and fair to all individuals. Who knows that AI is fair with everyone? Okay, who knows that the AI can be trusted? How we know that AI in the future come against the human? Okay, this is all some things that can be happen. Privacy and security. Right now, you're using the ChatGPT every day. Very happy that I do everything with ChatGPT, but somehow you share your information in ChatGPT. I am Khashayar, my passport number is this, my phone number is this, write an email for me to my boss, Mr. X, and ask, see, already you're giving too many data to AI. How are you sure that the AI is trustable that much that you're sharing all this data with AI? How do you know that the AI, the ChatGPT, don't use your data for other person as well? Okay, then this is something that we are not sure yet. Copilot by Microsoft bring a new Copilot, and they said that, okay, we promise that your search and your data will be kept only in your account. We are not going to share your data with anybody else, but still this is something that we are not sure about it. Job displacement. Many people, they escape from AI. They're thinking that, okay, AI coming to take my job. Right now, I mentioned about the autonomous taxis in San Francisco, Shanghai, and many other cities. Okay, means that taxi driver, they need to escape because in the future, we will have all autonomous driving, no more driver required. Okay, this is something. And also, for example, previously I remember that when I want to write an email, I write on the piece of paper to my secretary and said, okay, write one email for this person and let me check. But right now, instead of giving to her, I do by myself. I just giving this data to ChatGPT and ChatGPT writing for me very well. Okay, and I can customize it very well. And then, uh, yes, it will be dangerous for some job vacancy. You can see that what are you doing now? Can this job be replaced by AI or not? But one important thing is I read somewhere that AI will replace with those that they don't have a skill on how to use AI. Okay. If today you try to update yourself, to try to learn how to use the AI, don't be worried. You will be useful in the future as well because you know how to use AI to do your work. Okay, but those that they don't know how to use AI to do their work, they need to be scared. Okay, by the way, AI is good. The job that need 2 days, 3 days, you can do it in 20 minutes. But as long as you know how to use AI professionally. But if you don't know how to use AI, someone else will replace. AI don't replace you. Someone else, because still we need to have some human to use AI. For example, my company cannot do all with AI, but we need a staff to know how to use AI when we need those staffs. But if we have a staff that don't know how to use AI, of course we replace that. Okay, that's why it's very important to know how to use AI. And transparency and accountability is making AI system transparent and accountable for the action is another thing that unfortunately we don't have now. Nobody knows that how AI giving the answer to us very clearly. How AI bringing those good information exactly match with my question, with my prompt. And this is something that is there that we need to have solution for it. And application of AI in various industry, we can say that we have AI in healthcare, finance, and transportation, and many other areas that we already discussed. Okay, this is the healthcare, finance, and transportation, and that's all. Let me go back to, give me a few minutes. I go to the assignment that I give you. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
Prof.
Yes,
Okay,
Yes.
this is the this is the mini project that you need to do. Okay, this is the overview of the assignment. In this assignment, is required to know about the role of AI in enhancing the business decision, making the progress. The focus will be on creating a model or a framework that demonstrates how AI can support executives in making a strategic decision. You need to do it in the group format. Each group need to come 3 or 5 person. Okay, you need to make your group immediately. Each group should select a business sector, for example, finance, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, or any other area that you think AI can be applied to support decision making. You need to go for research and analysis. You need to come out with some framework model. What exactly it means by framework? Means that how this AI working in that industry. For example, if you're selecting the healthcare, what is the model that AI working? AI working in surgery, AI working in what field? Okay, but that's why you need to mention about the decision point in your model, AI integration, how much AI can help, data requirements, what is the source of data and how the data is getting, expected outcome also should be highlighted. So these 4 components making your model. You need to write your report. The format of the writing is there. It should be around 8 to 12 pages. Okay. Then this content also should include the introduction, research, finding, framework, analysis, conclusion. Presentation, you need to design presentation, 10 to 15 slides should be there. And okay, here we have a video recording, 15 to 20 minutes. In case we don't have time to do your presentation in the class, you can go for video. You need to do the video recording, but if we have time, we will have your presentation live in the class. By the way, each group need to have these three things: report writing, presentation design, and video recording. In the video recording, I don't know if I mentioned it or not. First of all, if your group is 5 person, all 5 person, the camera need to be on. All 5 person need to present. Means that you need to divide between yourself. 3 slides each at least need to do the presentation. Means that I want to see the some group activity in that. And you know how to do the recording in Microsoft Teams. Doesn't matter where you are, from anywhere you can just create one group and run Teams and do the presentation with sharing a screen. Don't forget, when you're sharing a screen, I want to see the slide and I want to see your face as well. Because last semester, somebody just do the presentation, just I see that person, no slide. Okay, do your job professionally. And you need to submit one PDF file, one share PowerPoint also, you can convert it to PDF or PPT also can, and one video file in MPEG-4. If you find that your MPEG video file is heavy to upload, you can just give me the link, okay? Link to a stream, or if you upload it in any other cloud, you can share with me that link. But don't forget to give the access to that, okay? When I'm clicking, it said your access denied or something like that. Assessment is the quality of research will be 20%, framework and model development will be 30%, report writing 20%, presentation design is 10%, and video presentation is 20%. Okay, this is the rubric for the assessment. Deadline, by the 1st of October, you need to form your group. Okay, and you can use the WhatsApp group to create your group or any other platform. Just try to find your group member. Then group and the topic that you want to work. Okay, I forgot. Group and the topic. For example, you want to work on finance, you want to work on healthcare, you want to work on any other industry, you need to mention that as well. What is your area and not a topic. Topic is something more detailed. You will have more time to do that. But what is the area and what is the group members need to be submitted by 1st of October. Okay? Don't come say we are just only 2%, we don't have anybody else. Groups need to be included 3 to 4, 5%. Okay? Not more than 5, not less than 3. Submission platform is the BLMS. Here you need to submit and important notes. This is the one important note. Plagiarism is strictly prohibited, and also AI check will be AI also will check by Turnitin. Ensure that all group members actively participate in the assignment. That's why I said your camera need to be on, because I want to see that you are presenting, because I don't know your voice, maybe someone else presenting. That's why I need to have that. And also, please do not go for late submission, okay? The submission should be on time. Your deadline will be 16. 16 means the 15 midnight, the time will over, okay? And yeah, that's all. Is there any question about the assignment or about whatever we discussed?
That's it. So
Yes,
Prof,
yes,
is it for the industry selected? We can choose any industry, right?
yes, yes. You are free to select any industry.
Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Nurul?
Prof, for the report writing, 8 to 12 pages, so maximum 12 pages, right?
Yes, please do not exit from 12 pages because it's not easy for me to read all. Then 8, but less than 8, for example, if come with 4, 5%, it's not enough because you have a group activity, 5%. I think the 8 to 12 is some good. And also the way that you designing the slide also, I wish to see some eye-catching slides.
We're planning actually to
Clear,
try
Prof.
to do 20 pages.
Sorry?
20 pages actually we're planning to do for paper writing.
Okay, but later you can merge it a bit, see what's part you can reduce. I said 12, okay, 15 also acceptable, but do not exit from that, please.
Okay, understand.
Any other question?
Clear, Prof.
Okay, good. Okay, as I earlier mentioned, okay, my class is not going to be exit from 1.5 hours. And now currently we are 10:30, 10:28, and I think it's good enough for the first session. This session is all recorded. Later on, I will put the link in the BLMS and also WhatsApp group. You can go back and see what we discussed, especially for those that they was absent or you had a slow connection, you can go back and see the recorded video file. Next week class we will have, next week I'm not in Malaysia, I will be in Germany. And there it's midnight, but I'm trying to conduct a class. If anything, I will inform you in advance, okay? Don't worry. If any problems that I cannot conduct the class, I will let you know in advance. But for next week, we will have our class at exactly the same time. Okay?
Well noted, Prof.
Okay.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you so much for joining to this session. We'll see you next week. Please, if you have any question, drop me a message in the WhatsApp. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof.
Have a good
Thank you,
day.
Prof.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof. I love you, Prof.
Thank
So
you,
much.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof.